Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and welcome to another 2 Looks Tuesday. This is the day where I take one palette, I do 2 different looks and see if I kind of like it. This is a new palette this week. I am doing the e.l.f. Rose Gold Sunset palette. I've recently been getting into colors. These are very reds, very warm neutrals that I don't usually do, so we're going to put this on my face. We're going to do 2 looks. If you already own this palette, go ahead and grab your coffee, your tea, your water, whatever it is that you're drinking at the moment. Give this video a big thumbs up and let's do an eye tutorial together. Here are the swatches from the palette. I am just going to hold the palette up here so that you can see what's in pan compared to how it was swatched, since there are no names. As always, my face is fully done except lips and eyes. I do already have my eyes prepped with the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in Nude. This is my go-to eye primer. I've been using this ever since I re-pulled it out. So I'm super excited to get into this palette. Initially when I had gotten it, I was like, this is way too much for me and not my thing, but I've recently, like very recently, like the last couple weeks, recently been playing with color. Now I'm super excited. So with the swatches, I think I'm going to go with a lighter look first, and go with something a little bit out of the box for the second look, out of my comfort zone. That's why we're here, right? First, I'm going to start with this matte shade right here. And I am going to take kind of a flatter shadow brush, and I'm just going to place this all over the lid. This is one of those shades I would absolutely just put on and kind of go. Okay. The pigment is very, very pretty. It's a very dusty rose. I really just want to blend this up in the crease and just kind of call it a day. But this is a very pretty color. Off to a fantastic start. Next, I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush that I use typically in the crease. And I'm going to take this low to start because I want the most of this orangey pigment low, and then I am just going to take that and carry it up pretty much on top of my brow bone right here. This is really pigmented. I barely tapped in here and there's a lot of pigment on this brush. Very pretty though. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Next, I'm going to go in this shade back here. And I'm going to take a tapered blendy brush. Tapping off the excess, and I'm going to tap on the outer third, well, outer quarter maybe even. Nah, the outer third. Just tap some pigment on there. This is so far a very matte look. Maybe, should I do a matte look? Like an all matte look? Is that strange? I don't know. Didn't plan my looks again. And I am just going to take more very, very low in my natural crease, but I do want to just kind of darken it up a little bit there. Grabbing the brush that we used for the transition, I'm just going back and blending those two together. There's that. I'm going to go back in with that pinky shade with a small tapered brush. The one we used on the lid. So far this is turning out to be quite a matte look. And I am just taking this pink underneath the eye, because it is so matte. I do want to kind of make it a little bit dramatic, I think. Then I'm going to wipe it off. I use one of these sponges to wipe off in between shadows. And I'm going to go into this orangey shade crease that we used very lightly. And just in the outer, I want to bring some of that warmth down to the lower lash line. And kind of blend that with the pink. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, that shouldn't be there. No. Alright, I'm going to take an angled brush right here, and I'm... No! Ugh. And I'm going to take that outer... This outer shade right here, this dark brown that was on the end, just tapping in there, and I'm going to stamp it just right there on the outer edge of my eye. And I'm going to do the same thing on the top lid, just to deepen it just at the outer right there. I actually like that. I think I'm going to go in for maybe the middle. And stamp that right into the lashes. Yeah, let's go all the way. I do just stamp this into my lashes and then wiggle it. Not drag it across my lashes, but just kind of just wiggle my eyelid just a little bit. Okay, I really like that. So we kind of did an eyeliner kind of a look with this brown. I really like it. It is a very matte look, but let's brighten up the center just a little bit. And I am going to take a domey small brush, and I'm going to go in with this gold shade right here. It's a very, very light shade. I'm going to place this in the inner corner. Did all matte look. Let's brighten it up a little bit. I have a little bit of punchy fun. I am just going to touch this very lightly. Almost the same thing as the liner brush. It's just almost wiggling it on my eyelid just ever so lightly right there. So I'm going to take that crease brush again and just blend, make sure those two are blended together. They look nice. Do we want the gold under the brow bone? I don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and do this eye real quick, and I will be right back with the finished look. Okay, and here is the finished first look. I'm really, really happy with it. I love playing with these new colors. I mean, they're new colors to me, let's be honest. This is a very warm, neutral look, but I think it's a very, very pretty. I think it's wearable for every day. I am really loving this look. I'm sad I have to wash it off, but I am going to wash it off. I will be right back with a clean face and a second look. Okay, I'm back with blank eyes and a blank canvas. I did already prime my eyes with the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer. So I'm going to try something. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyways. To start, I'm going to take this burgundy shade right here. And I am going to take a kind of fluffier brush. I don't know. And I am going to put this in the crease. I'm just going to kind of stipple it on to begin, just to see the color pay off. And I'm going to blend that. There's a lot of pigment. All right, Kelly. Here we go. And I'm just going to keep blending this upwards. So that we get a lighter effect going up over the brow bone itself. That's very pink. Next, I'm going to take the shade right here. And I'm going to take a flat shadow brush. I want to see the pigment with it dry. I was going to do wet right off the bat. Let's see how this is dry. And I'm just going to pat this on the center of my lid right here. Okay, you definitely get pigment with just a dry brush. Wow. Okay, let's see what it is with it wet, just because I'm curious. And I am just going to pat this on. Oh, wow. It is really, really a cool color. It's like a antique bronzy kind of color. I am taking this all over the lid, the mobile lid. Holy pigment elf. Wow. That is gorgeous. That is really gorgeous. That might be my favorite. So this applied wet just as it looks in pan. This is amazing. Right here, this is amazing. I like this. Even this shade in the crease is just the same as it is in pan. It's beautiful. It blended out amazing. Cheers. Good job, Elf. I'm going to take a small dome brush, and I am going to go into this matte shade back here. And I am just going to stamp this just as wide as the brush, right on the outer, just because I want quite the pigment there. And I'm going to start taking this straight up to like the arch of my eyebrow. Same thing, I'm just stamping it on for right now. Okay, and now I'm in like just above this gold shade, and I'm going to start stamping across the top of this. Purposely just stamping on top of this gold where the gold and the pink meet, because I want a lot of pigment right there, and then I will blend it out. Oh, this is really pretty. I really, really, really like this. Going in with the brush I used for the crease, I'm just going to blend those two together because that was just beautiful. That was really easy. Okay. Let's darken it just a little bit, I think. I'm very timid of color. I'm very timid of non-neutral, higher glam makeup. And this is, I'm sure, very not glam to somebody, but this is really outside of my comfort zone, but I'm liking it. Liking it a lot. Whatever's left on the brush, I am just going to tap right on the out, right there, and then just a couple quick sweeps, take it over that gold, just to kind of blend those two colors together. That is really pretty. Really, really pretty. I really like this. Next, I'm going to take a flat small shade brush, and I'm going to go into the second shade right here, and I am going to get this brush wet just because I really want this punchy. And I'm super excited. Who am I? And I'm going to pat this on the center overlapping that bronzy gold shade and start taking it to the center of the lid. Well, no, not center of the lid, center of the eye. Inner eye. Wow, I'm so excited I can't even talk. This is almost like a rose gold. This is really pretty. Not as goldy as I thought it was going to be, but I don't hate it. Oh, I don't like that word. I just don't like that word. That is really pretty, though. I actually think I'm going to leave that bronzy gold there Or I think I'm actually going to leave this, like the rose gold that it is. Because it's very different. It's very outside of my comfort zone, but I really do like it. I actually think I want to take that intensity and just go along the lower lash line. So I am going to take that color on the side of my brush like this. And I'm going to just use this as a liner smudger kind of. Because it's already wet and it's already in my hands. And I don't have to go digging for a new brush. Oh, I really, really like this. It is way outside my comfort zone, but I really am enjoying this. Holy cow. Okay, I'm going to take the other side that I didn't use with this one, and I'm going to go into this pink shade that we used in the crease. And the same thing, just on the side of the brush, and I'm going to do the same thing about the last third of my eye here, and I'm going to meet that up with what was blended out here. Kind of overlap that lighter shade. A little bit more, and those crinkles. Dang crinkles, man. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here. I really, really love the way this is already looking. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side. I'm going to add some liner and some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with finished look, full face. I will have everything I have on linked down in the description box. I'm really, really loving this look. I don't play with color like this. This is not me, but I want it to be me. This is a lot of fun. It kind of has like the sassy pants. I got my sassy pants on. I like it. But when I initially got this, I was like, I'm not going to like this. It's way too dark. It's way too warm. I don't like these. And with doing my YouTube channel, I'm definitely trying to push myself outside of my comfort zone. This is way out there past my comfort zone, over the mountains, hidden. But I really like it. It's so good. I would wear this just because. It's a lot of fun. This is my second e.l.f. palette. I've only recently been dabbling into their eyeshadow palettes, and I am whoa impressed. Whoa. There's no fallout on these. They work wet. They work dry. It depends. I mean, I was able to get a lot of pigment dry, but I just really wanted to amp it up just because, again, comfort zone, outside, we're trying. So I did, but the first look I used all mattes, except in the inner corner. That was a beautiful look. I was really sad about washing that off. But this look is, it might be my favorite that I've done in a long time. Ever? Why do I keep saying that? I think in every video everybody's gonna hear, I think this is my favorite look I've ever done. Maybe I'm just getting better. Maybe the color is just making me super excited, and I'm loving all the colors. So maybe I have dabbled a little too much with the neutrals, but I still love neutrals. I will always be a neutral girl. But if you enjoyed today's Two Looks Tuesday, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos, especially my Two Look Tuesdays. They happen every Tuesday. If you have any suggestions for a palette you want to see two looks with, go ahead and leave it in the comments section. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!